Hey guys, Rob here with McDojoLife. In today's McDojo news, we're going to talk about a martial arts instructor in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, who was caught with child pornography on his phone. Let's check out the story. Gordon Okerstrom was arrested Friday, September 2nd by Broken Arrow police for possession of child pornography. Thursday, he was officially charged with 2 counts of aggravated child pornography. Prior to his arrest, Okerstrom was an instructor at Martial Arts Advantage Studio. He taught children there for 12 years. The studio said they fired him immediately following the arrest and notified the parents. According to the court records, investigators found over 100 photos of child porn on his cell phone and over 100 photos on his computer. Broken Arrow Detective Sergeant Ian Buchanan said that investigators don't believe he was sending or producing any child pornography. We're not seeing anything that indicated that he was sending it. It just appears that he was downloading it, he explained. Police said they don't believe any children locally or students at the studio were abused or involved. The ongoing investigation could bring more charges against Okerstrom, police also said. "I was brokenhearted," said Chief Instructor at Martial Arts Studio Advantage Jim Hammonds, "because it's someone you know, and because it's just terrible." He continued, "I advocate for kids, so I can't tolerate in any way, shape, or form anybody who would do anything to a child. We can't have it. We can't have that around our kids, and definitely can't be a leader and have that around."
And it's just devastating. He was immediately terminated. Do what we have to do. We take care of kids, and so he can't ever come back. If you did it, then you got to pay. There's no other way around it.
Buchanan said investigators are still examining Okerstrom's phone and computer. Time to unpack it. Pretty clean-cut case of someone being caught dead to rights with child pornography on their phone and computer. One thing that's unclear, which I'm sure will come to light as the case continues, is how exactly he got caught. But no matter what, super glad that he did get caught. Now, this brings up a pretty interesting thought, because one thing that I've always advocated for is local and federal background checks done on anyone who works in a martial arts studio. But with that said, what happens when the perpetrator, it's their first official offense? So you hire somebody, and then all of a sudden they do something horrendous like this. What do you do as an instructor? What do you do as an organization and a martial arts studio? Personally, I think the way that the instructor, who's the owner of this studio, he's handling it absolutely the way that you should. Fire the man immediately. Don't be afraid to make a public statement. Don't be afraid to come forward and condemn the person who did what they did. Speak openly about making sure that that person comes to justice and that you're on the side of your students and the kids and not on the side of somebody, even though they worked for you for that long and you knew them, but not on their side when they've clearly done wrong. You have to come forward quickly. You have to make sure that the public knows where your priorities are, and you have to make sure that you're on the side of your students. Kudos one more time for the owner of the facility for stepping up and making sure that he shows what his true colors are by condemning this behavior. With that said, let's talk about the question of the day. How do you think a martial arts studio should handle this type of behavior when it's caught and when it comes to light? I'm curious. Maybe you as an owner out there, or maybe you as a coach at a martial arts facility have seen something similar. Maybe you have your own opinions about how this kind of thing should be handled. Please let me know in the comment sections below. Thank you all for the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, and memberships. Keep the martial arts legit.
And I'm pretty sure the boy is a sex offender. I caught them kick him out, the Boy Scouts of America. But my baby now go rap with Fox and I go in the truth. She said me love Paul and I'm leaving you. And I'm the one for kick Paul and get me down baby back. Some stars study with the sensei them contract. And I call himself Sensei Jack Darby. He's got a dojo back at town next to Arby's. And I'm in